All right, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you want to get started with a cargo van or a box truck, whatever, you need to figure out a plan. The best advice I can give to you is to find a strategy. Like, do you want to do over the road? Do you want to do local? Are you just gonna start off with gig apps? Right now, I'm just starting off with gig apps. I wouldn't say that's the best way that you can do this, because ultimately you want something that's going to be consistent and stable and something that you can rely on so that you can pay your bills. But if that's what you have to start off with, then that's what you have to start off with. And so the best thing that you can do is to just research. You need to know your market. You need to understand, okay, so what routes or what contracts are available in my area? What gig apps are available in my area? What's it looking like? And then you also need to understand your cost. If you're someone who's looking to start a cargo van business, or maybe you just bought a cargo van, you don't know what to do with it, then today I'm going to be sharing some things with you guys that may be helpful when starting your cargo van business, and some of the things I wish I knew.
Smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah, I've been through it all, I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath that to stand tall. My heart, it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy. That ain't made sense to me, logically. But I feel way better when I walk in peace. Please don't bring the gossip to me. I mean, no offense, I'm finding out jealousy. Only a lack of confidence, focused on me more.
So you want to start a cargo van business, huh? Let's talk about it.
Today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace, made some mistakes.
You see, the problem with starting a cargo van business, or any business for that matter, is that people underestimate exactly what it takes to run a business. They think it's just gonna be easy. They heard somebody tell them, hey, you can make $10,000 a month in a cargo van. So they want to start a cargo van. And I'm just here to tell you guys, that's not exactly how this works. So you need to treat this like a business. You need to take it serious. You need to understand your costs, your expenses. You need to come up with a business plan. You need to figure out how your market works. What options are available in your market so that you can start your business? How can you get a dedicated contract? See, these are the type of questions you want to be asking.
Focused on you less, everybody do that. Look around and we blessed. Today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah. I know the pain you felt, I felt it with you. I know the hate you feel, the scar tissue. Unhealed trauma is trying to kill you. But come back to love, man, we all miss you. Hey, life is like a seesaw, it's up, then it's down. It's all about progress, you can't stop now. Take a step every day, look back and see miles. Could make it to the top if you stop looking at the ground.
So I just want to kind of tell you guys, one of the most important things that you really need to focus on is personal development and growth. You know, whether you need to fix up your credit, whether you got other personal goals, you're trying to lose some weight, whatever it is in life, man, I'm telling you, once you start to become the person who just tries to get better and better, and every single day you just set your mind out to just get better and better. You see, that's actually what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. You see, I started it out, I was just making videos, like I would just put my camera up on the mount and then I would just drive around. And when I look back at it, you know, I don't really like the way I look in that shot. You know, I'm getting a little bit fat. You know, maybe I need to start losing some weight, start working out again. You know, and then I was like, I can do better than that. You know, like everywhere I was going, the footage was it was just shaky, you know, because I'm driving around. And so I was like, instead of driving around, let me maybe park. Then maybe let me just try to make it a little bit better, just a little bit visual better for you guys to watch, you know? And so it doesn't matter what that looks like for you guys. As long as you could set goals or have an idea of where you want to get to, unless you're ready to start your cargo van business today, meaning you got the cargo van, you got your insurance, you got everything that you need. If that's not the case, then just try to come up with a plan to how you can get into that position so that you can start. And make sure you do the research. Make sure you get the right cargo van. Those type of things, you know what I mean?
Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah, I've been through it all, I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath at the stand tall. My heart, it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy. That ain't made sense to me logically. But I feel way better when I walk in peace.
All right, so if you want to get started with a cargo van, I'll tell you guys, the first thing you need to do is you need to come up with a plan. You need to come up with a strategy. You need to do as much research as possible. You need to be looking up, okay, what type of cargo van do I need if I want to do over the road? What type of certifications do I need? I need my MCA, I need my authority, I need my DOT, I need, you know, $1 million insurance, all that different type of stuff. And before you even go get a cargo van, make sure that you buy the right cargo van, okay? Because the worst thing you could do is buy a cargo van and then you're like, dang, I thought I was gonna be able to take this over the road. No, you need to understand that if you're trying to take something over the road, then you need god damn, bro. All right, big ass truck. Anyways, so if you want to go over the road, you're probably gonna need like a Sprinter van or something. And also, when you're doing your research, look at what type of contracts that you can get. So if you go on to Indeed and you type in cargo van independent contractor, right? Then you're gonna look for what type of routes they have available. Maybe they got Staples in your area. Maybe they just got package delivery. Whatever it is, you need to look. You need to see what the requirements are. See if you can meet those. See if you have the right type of vehicle. Is your vehicle new enough? I wouldn't say just go get a brand new cargo van. That's not what I'm saying. But if you want a specific route and it requires a newer cargo van, then either you can't take that route or then you need to get a new cargo van so that you can meet the requirements, right? Another thing is this. I think a lot of people are just looking at this the wrong way. They're like, hey, how can I make some money quick? They just look it up online, boom. All right, cargo van, that sounds easy. Let me tell you guys, this is a real business, okay? There's costs associated with it. There's, at the end of the day, I'm the only one who I'm counting on, right? I don't have a boss to blame. I don't have nobody to blame. If I don't make the money, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, they don't really take this shit serious. Like, for real. They act like this a hustle or something. This ain't no hustle. This is a real business. If you, like, I'm talking about being professional. Like, right now I'm just doing gig apps, and so it is what it is, but I'm working on starting a business soon. Like, I'm real life about to start on my LLC. I'm gonna get my logo, I'm gonna have some shirts that I wear as a uniform, whatever. Like, I'm talking about taking it serious for real. I'm starting a business bank account. I'm going to start building up the business credit for a couple years. I'm not with that get rich quick, running up the business credit. Now, if your personal credit is good right now, I'm going to be honest with you, then you probably could get access to some business credit. But if your credit is kind of a little, need some work on it like me, then, yeah, it's going to take time. They ain't going to just hand you $10,000 on a credit card. So I don't know what these gurus is out here telling y'all, selling y'all dreams. Another thing, man, make sure that you understand how you're buying it. Like, if you're trying to finance it and you're just not going to a regular dealership, if you're going through one of these Penske, Ryder, whatever, I've heard nightmares about it, because what they do is they find a third party who basically buys the loan, and so they sell it to you as like a lease, and where they have you pay a certain amount a month, they have you pay a certain amount every single month, right? And then at the end of your contract, maybe it's like a 3-year contract, you're supposed to have written in somewhere. I don't even know, okay? But I'm just telling you, make sure that you're reading your contracts if you're about to if you're gonna get equipment financing. The way I finance mine is I went through the dealership. So this is a cargo van from a regular dealership. They sell cars and stuff there too. But if you go into one of these places that sell box trucks and stuff like that, be careful. Read the read the small print, the fine print when it comes to financing. If you're gonna lease to own something, you need to understand exactly what that means. Okay? Because you might put yourself in a bad position, and you never want that to happen. So for a lot of people, the best option is definitely going to be to just purchase something cash, okay? I know if you don't have a lot of money, then either you're going to have to come up with a way where you can start budgeting more and start saving some money. That's why I said, guys, this is a business. Whether you get financing through a bank, through a dealership, however you get into this, you guys need to understand your cost, right? If you have if you're going to be financing it, now you just added an extra expense. Okay, so think about those things.
Smile on my face, may not go my way. Still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
All right, you guys, so I just did a route, and I was trying to film this video while I was doing the route, and whoo, man, that's a lot of work. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. So if you guys appreciate the creativity, the thoughtfulness that goes into making these kind of videos, let me first ask you to subscribe, because what I'm doing here, let me explain. I'm a regular person, right? I'm a regular guy, just like everybody else. And I have ambitions to become a millionaire. And I kind of went all in on my situation. I moved away from home. I got a cargo van. And this is my journey from zero to millionaire. And I'm documenting it all. And I'm trying to figure out creative ways that I can help people. I'm not a guru. I'm not an expert. Like I said, I'm just a regular guy. You know, some things that I want you guys to take away from this video is, like I was saying, with the personal development, because we could get real technical. What type of cargo van you should buy, what kind of routes you can expect to get, how much money, if you want to know. Typically, after you do your research, you'll see this as well. If you're going to stay local, the best you could probably do is around $300 a day. Unless you're working extra gig apps on the side, whatever. The way I do it, I do about 3-4 routes a day with Amazon and Target through Shipt. And that's just what's working for me right now. I have plans to start OnTrack. If you guys don't know about OnTrack, it's kind of similar to DHL, UPS, whatever. It's essentially, they have an offer where you can start off with one cargo van, but you're going to need at least 2 employees. You're going to need that $1 million insurance. And you can also just go to their website to learn more, because you can schedule a meeting. And in that meeting, you can ask as many questions as you want. And for me personally, that was just the route that I wanted to go. I seen that there were people who were doing like T-Force and these different companies, and they had bad reviews. And when you go on Indeed, you see a lot of random companies. You're not sure if they're legitimate or not. And so with OnTrack, I think OnTrack has a big enough track record. Now, they don't have the best reviews. I'm not going to lie to you guys. From a customer service standpoint, they don't have the best reviews because people say that their packages are late or whatever. But if you're coming from the side of a young entrepreneur, or you don't have to be young, whatever, but if you're a new entrepreneur and you're trying to start a new business, or maybe you got to figure it out. Maybe you already got $30,000, you got a cargo van, you're ready to go. I would say one thing you can do is you can give them a call and you can get started right away with that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. That's why that's the route that I'm going. I got some stuff that I got to set up first. In order to get into that position, I need to set up my LLC. I need to set up all that different type of stuff, the boring stuff. Yes, I know. So that's why I'm doing gig work right now, because it only requires me to have a cargo van. And that's probably all I'm going to say about cargo van, man. The last thing I want to say before I end this video, if anybody's out there who's watching this right now, I really appreciate you for watching this. Like I said, it took a lot of work. So please subscribe, okay? I'm going to continue to put out the best content that I can and get creative. Everything's not just going to be about cargo vans on here. The cargo van is only related to starting a business. You can use this in any other business. You need to do your research. You need to figure out, is this the best business for me? Is this something that I actually want to do? Now, a lot of people look at cargo van because they might want to get into a box truck or whatever, and that's okay. You know, if you maybe want to start with a cargo van and work your way up to a box truck, that's something that I might be interested in as well. But ultimately, I have goals of starting multiple businesses. You know, this YouTube is one of those businesses. And now I'm not just making videos on YouTube just so I can get rich. I really want to have an impact, because there was a time when I was just looking up how to get rich, right? And, you know, I fell into these sales funnels where people trying to sell me a course on how to start Amazon FBA, how to do drop shipping, whatever, right? And the one thing that's missing, like, let's just say, no matter what industry I want to get into, right? The reason why it wouldn't work for me or anybody else is because you don't come up with a good plan, and you don't work the plan long enough. Like, you have to work the plan until it works, you know? But I understand in business, you have to know when to cut your losses, but you have to have the right mindset. And so the thing about my mentor, Mark the Mentor, right? I really want you guys to go check his videos out, because he's pretty much the most informative person that I've seen on YouTube. But one thing he misunderstands is that some people being lost in life and not having stuff figured out, he translate that to, see, he gonna keep it real street with you, right? He translate that to, get a fucking job. You ain't got what it takes. You on that soft shit. You ain't got it figured out. You 30 and you staying at home with your mom. That was my situation. Now I'm out here in Dallas. Everybody told me not to come here. They said, why would you move away from family? They said, that's not smart. You're going to end up back at your mom's house. All that other bullshit, right? That's why I moved away from them. I stopped talking to Mark the Mentor because it was just too much negativity, man. I really looked up to him, and I still watch his videos, whatever it is, what it is, right? He told me to get a job. He told damn near most people to get a job. The only person he didn't tell to get a job that I remember is one guy who already had a limousine company going or whatever the fuck, and he just wanted to start another business. You see, he told the guy who already has all his shit together, right? The guy already has a successful business, and he's just looking to start another business, right? He told that guy, yeah, you can do it. But everybody out there who's still trying to figure it out, he said, no, you need to keep a job. You know? And I don't agree with that. That's bullshit, man. People could do a lot of different things in life. And I think it's truly inspiring that somebody wants to do more. Somebody realizes that they have more potential than just working a job, and you just tell them, well, you ain't got your shit figured out, so you need to just get a job. That's bullshit, man. I'm going to just be honest with you. That's bullshit. It don't matter where you're starting off in life. You know, whatever type of goals that you're working on, like I said, if you need to get your credit fixed, fix it. It's going to take time. If you're not trying to fix your credit before you start the business, then you're going to have to understand that you need cash. So you need to start saving cash, whatever that looks like for you. If you do need to stay at your job because you need stability in life, then do that. Don't be so in a rush to get into this cargo business, man. I'm telling you right now, these cargo vans, they out here. I didn't realize how many cargo vans were out here until I actually got out here in my cargo van. Now I see all these companies, whatever, in cargo vans, and they making money. That's not going nowhere. What you guys need to do is you need to come up with a plan, like I said. If you're ready to start right now, then that's good. There's all kind of videos for you to watch, and I wish you the best of luck. But if you're someone who needs to go more into that growth and development, if you need to change your mindset so that you could be successful, if you want to start looking at stuff as like a business instead of like a hustle, you know, instead of winging things, you want to come up with some type of strategy so that you could get from where you are now to where you want to go. That's the ultimate goal, you guys. I'm just here to motivate you guys and inspire you. I want you to learn from my failures, from my mistakes, from me getting better every single day. And I challenge you, just get a little bit better today. And then tomorrow, just get a little bit better. Each and every day, just get a little bit better. And all that's going to compound. Because what you need to do, like, let's say you wanted to build a house. You don't just build a house. That's not how it happens. You have to lay one brick at a time. And so look at it the same way as this, right? Instead of just trying to get rich quick, just set small goals. Just work every single day towards your goals. And then when you look back, you'll say, man, I came a long way. Even if you still got a ways to go. If I look back 2 years ago, I swear to you guys, I was working Uber, man. And one day I made $30 and I realized that this is not it. And so I started driving for Target and Amazon. And I was able to turn my life around. I went from living in my mom's basement to now I moved to Dallas, Texas. I got my own apartment. I got a cargo van and I'm ready to rock and roll, right? In a couple months, I'm going to go ahead and start my business and I'm going to start On Track. And if you would like to see the behind the scenes, the raw, the real, I'm not a guru, you guys. Like I said, I just want to show you guys that it's possible. And I want you to see it through my lens. And I encourage you guys to keep chasing your dreams and never give up no matter what. Thank you for watching.